You're listening to the Family of Taygeta podcast. Message from Neioh, the Tower of Babel.
Beloved friends of light, a waking dream is a story that is being created moment by your own actions, intention and thoughts. None of the mistakes and maladies of your perception will last. The soul of your being is infinite, and you have created many stories to assist in expanded consciousness as you find your place in light. A story in ancient dreams that many have heard about is the Tower of Babel. In this communication we will explore the facts unknown in your current dream. Indeed, the connotation of God's source is shown to be rather distasteful, arrogant and controlling. As you are able to reference scriptures and believe God is spirit and love, you might want to second-guess the God of the texts you hold near to your heart. God is real and infinite with powerful expressions. But who is the God of the Holy Scriptures? Why are you told that He speaks, condones and ordered blood sacrifices and orders war, rape and destruction? Love never destroys, but unites. God's source is neutral without judgment. This would be a great moment to ponder what love is in your own heart. In Genesis 11 verses 1-9, the story of the Tower of Babel unfolds. It was told that the earth had one language and communication was simple. Understanding of spiritual matters were not taught or understood by those in primitive times. In the manner of simplicity, heaven was thought to be a place that could be reached from their location in physical form. A plan to build a structure to reach heaven was created. The evil souls of Neioh and Pleiadians had visited Earth many times. There were areas of worship established as these dark beings declared themselves to be powerful and yet to be feared. Many people believed that God had arrived on Earth to be worshipped. Blood sacrifices and rituals were common and hate masqueraded as love. The name Lord means Baal in ancient texts. This word is not God's spirit that you understand in your current dream. As crafts arrived and dark magic deceived many, it was easy to believe these 7 feet tall beings that projected light from their fingertips were of God and certainly from this place called heaven. You are told in Scripture in Genesis 11 verse 5, the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. And further on you are told that speaking one language would allow changes and choices. In other words, people could not be controlled. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other. Does this sound like love? Genesis 11 verse 8, so the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole earth. Haven't you read that God is not the author of confusion? Why then do you embrace contradictory assumptions? You cannot have differing opinions about the spirit of love and the understanding of one God that is love. The structure that was being built by primitive people was real. It was torn down by orders from the dark beings that arrived. In the location of ancient Babylon there are black stones and rocks in the place where many built a structure to God in their own understanding. The confusion of God being an entity that was full of anger, jealousy and destruction became their new belief about God. The people feared God on earth. Their children and animals were sacrificed. They did not dare question this authority of these terrifying beings from the sky. The light forces arrived and drove Pleiadians, Neioh, and the false light of their masquerade to a full stop. They were captured and locked away to never visit Earth again. But rituals and sacrifices remain on Earth and dark entities are summoned to the darkest of existence. Astral is teeming with evil creations, but even here, light prevails. The area of the structure of the Tower of Babel remains. The collective consciousness of the people created a template of energy that remains in astral. In the area on Earth, there is an energy formation of the structure that remains. The Tower of Babel still exists in an ethereal form. You are creating structures every day with each moment of thoughts. What do you desire for your world? Each thought has a template of energy unseen to you. The astral plane is a reflection of the psyche of all souls. In this place of darkness and light, everything exists since the beginning of creation. Imagine yourself as free, healed and covered with light. Feel and commune with the Spirit of God that lives within. The silence of sacred love will carry you to the next part of your journey. You are infinite souls of light. Sheen awaits you with truth and love. En iki mai iya. I love you so. Neioh.